Hey guys, Jake here. So, playing FUT Champs again for Canate, and this week we have probably my best team in a while. So this is the team we qualified with. We had Rodri and Figo and Zola playing in the midfield at a 4-3-2-1, which has been my bread and butter this FIFA thus far. We have Zola going forward. We have Salah to defend as the left mid in a 4-4-2 defensively. Joe Cole and Jesus to stay forward, and Jordi Alba to be my attacking fullback. This has been my bread and butter all year, and it's what we're going to play with. I mean, I don't think I've got the right players for this system, but here we go into FUT Champs qualies. So, here we are, Gabriel Jesus on the edge of the box. Nice little reverse Elastico into Zola. Joe Cole worming his way through. Takes the ball away, able to get a little scoop on it into the feet of Jesus. Little sombrero flick into bicycle kick motion. Oh my word, what a goal. I just loved it. I've been playing, you know what? This might be my last video for a while because I can already feel that I'm starting to get ill, so I don't know if I'll make any videos, right? However, I've got a FUT draft video I want to edit and upload because I went and did the whole of Cody Gakpo, and I want to show you guys my drafts and how that went because I've had so much fun. I was thinking about it, right, because I'd never won a FUT draft before up until this FIFA. I didn't play FUT draft last FIFA, which is also where I started getting relatively decent at FIFA. But before last FIFA, I was like a Div 6 player. But to be fair, it was a system where you could get relegated and stuff like that. So if I used to like win one, lose one all the time kind of thing. But it's only really last FIFA and this FIFA, since I learnt skill moves and learnt custom tactics properly, where I've actually kind of, gotten decent at this game. And last FIFA, I think I only used to go to 11 wins in like the 4 FUT Champs I played. I've played about 6 this FIFA, gone to 11 or 14 in all of them, and again we go to 11 this week because, let's be honest, I'm going to be honest actually, I had a horrible weekend. I played all of my games Friday night. Probably the worst thing you can do, especially on the third week, which is when most casuals will get Canate. Most casuals on this, actually I'm saying most casuals who play FIFA can't even qualify for FUT Champs. Not even a joke. But most people who play FIFA can't qualify for FUT Champs. But I'm saying out of most of the Ultimate Team players, I mean, I don't know, my FUT draft matchmaking was quite easy. I don't think I played a single player that was better than me in the whole of FUT draft. And I don't know if that's because the matchmaking is more open, whereas FUT Champs is more based on skill base, so it comes off your division rivals rankings. And it's also the same for qualifiers. Like, whenever I play qualifiers, I never think there's an opponent who could have beat me. And then I go into actual FUT Champs and I'm playing crazy players, or I'm playing players who are very good at certain things that I'm not great at defending. So things like agile dribbling or, constantly spamming elasticos. They're things I struggle to defend, right? So, maybe that's why. Maybe how you do in qualifiers, or maybe how you are in division rivals and stuff like that. But the thing is, I haven't played rivals in ages, so you'd think I'd get an easier FUT Champs opponent if that was the case. So I'm guessing it's not. But even like my first opponent in this weekend league, I think it was this bloke here. He went 2 goals up. He was like 3-1 up against me. And I ended up winning the game and scoring some really nice goals against him. And he was toxic to me, so I was toxic back kind of thing. So yeah, I mean, during this, so maybe the matchmaking is just completely random and I'm always unlucky. Maybe. But then when I play in draft or friendlies or, even like division, even division rivals, Div like 4 is difficult because no one plays rivals. So yeah, we played one game of actual FUT Champs after qualifying just to win, to get our 15th win, to get Muriel for the rest of Weekend League. That's basically what I did. Right, and I've just been waffling about matchmaking because I don't know why I'm that neaky, apparently, that I waffle about FIFA matchmaking because it's definitely that important. It isn't. I'm going to stop complaining. It is what it is. This weekend I need 11 wins, and something inside me is actually quite nervous that I'm not going to get 11 wins. How would I not get 11 wins? Even if, if I played on Saturday, like Saturday afternoon, like peak times for playing FIFA, I would get 16, right? But when you play like Friday night, you get 11 or 14 if you're a 16-win player. If you're an 11-win player, you'd struggle to get 9 kind of thing because everyone who plays on Friday is a freak of nature. So, Yeah, we did Lorente, and when I first did his SBC, he was not premium. Keep that in mind when you're about to see the team before we played. So I also had enough fodder to do 20 player picks. They've now swapped out these player picks for crafting upgrades, and you can get Nanny. So for this weekend league, we're going to have Nanny and also the Mkhitaryan we unlock. Because we had 14 wins on our first weekend league. We got 11 this week, which puts us up to 25, and Nanny. So we need 10 wins. I mean, if I were to get to 10 wins and had 10 games left, theoretically, if I was like 10-0, would I continue playing? I'd probably go to 11 and stop. Because I just can't be bothered. I want to save my full try-hard weekend league. Actually, I don't even want to fully try-hard the weekend league I'm thinking about. But there's a weekend league full of content I want to do. And if I can get 10 wins this weekend, it will be the weekend after, okay? That this happens, and then I won't be playing Foot Champs for the rest of FIFA, and that'll probably be me done for this FIFA. Will it be me done for this FIFA, though, now that I think about it? I've never played FIFA this consistently much into the year. Normally, by this time, in any other FIFA, I would purely be doing the upgrades on Companion app, then maybe playing 2 games of Division Rivals a week. Right now, I'm playing Foot Champs, Div Rivals, doing objectives, playing Draft, playing friendlies, consistently, all the way through footies. So I'm all because I want this goal, all because this Canate is a part of a bigger plan that I want to achieve, and that is something I've never done. So it's something that I want to do, and it'll be a fun challenge, and we'll see how it goes. It should be actually quite passionate as well, so it should be something I'm quite invested in. I'm not going to ruin it though. So yeah, I do remember I was actually talking about something. I was talking about matchmaking at one point. That's just, I think, purely random. I was also talking about plans for next weekend. Or I was also talking about how consistently I'm playing this game. So, I've obviously talked about how consistently I'm playing it, but after we've done this one thing, I will probably then go to just spamming 85 by 10s. We'll probably build a team for the final weekend league of FIFA and have one last hurrah, hopefully with like shapeshifters Van Dijk and Dembele, for a bit of fun. Hopefully I can pack them. Emre Can, by the way, Liverpool player in the past. Always good to get a Liverpool player from the past in one of your player picks. It's always fun. It's a shame when you got to put him into an SBC though. But we move. Saliba. You know what? These player picks, right, were class. These crafting upgrades just don't hit the same. Because with the player picks, you were getting a special every other player pick on average. I'm pretty sure it was every other player pick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. You were getting a special on average every other or every 2 player picks. So it was very, very good. Whereas with these, these gold crafting upgrades, you can do 10 a day. You'll get maybe 2 specials out of the 10 packs. Then in the 80 plus by 3s, you might do 10 and get 3 or 4 specials. No, sorry, more like you get 2 specials. I did about 15, got about 4. So it wasn't ideal. I mean, I've just been grinding them because obviously I want Nanny. And I want to use him in the weekend league. Probably over someone that I've used loads. And someone that I want to have fun with. But the thing is, I won't be getting Nanny till tomorrow at least, unless I just spammed a loads of bronze packs. And also, by the way, I'm up to 400k. I literally went from 300k the other day to 400k, all from me just doing upgrades, getting random special cards. This is the new team, by the way. I don't know who I put into centre mid. I think I put Salah into centre mid during this gameplay, but we make a nice interception there. We've got a lot of space here with Gabriel Jesus, already a goal up, Elastico, little pop, big bit of speed boost, all the way to the byline, cuts it across for Joe Cole. Joe Cole, by the way, he was playing as my defensive midfielder of the two. He had a cracking weekend league, especially compared to Luis Muriel, but that from Jesus is world class, and how have I missed? I do that so often. Like, I rinse somebody, I absolutely cook them, and then I'm in on goal, and then I just either shoot from miles out to try and make the goal look better, or I go too close to try and mug the keeper off when I didn't need to. I always bottle one-on-ones. It's just my thing. It's my speciality, boys. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I feel like this FIFA is a FIFA that I'm definitely solid at. I would say when it comes to this FIFA and the last FIFA, I am above average in terms of the people who play Foot Champs. But would I say I'm any good at this game? I mean, if I fully try hard at a weekend league, maybe if I'm very lucky with matchmaking, I could get 18. I mean, there's been times where I've played weekend league where I've played 20 opponents. There's been 18 opponents I've been like, oh yeah, no, I could have beat them. But then I lost to 4 of them because I was either stupid and didn't take my chances. I felt like something wasn't on my side. Like, we all know scripting and DDA is a thing in this game. Stuff like that. So if I got really lucky for a full weekend league, maybe 18 would be possible, but I don't think I'd say I'm any more than a 16 win player. So I will never ever proclaim to be anything more than a 16 win player. But for this upcoming weekend league, boys, we've got Roberto Carlos. I've almost done Shevchenko, who came out today as well, just from duplicate fodder. I could probably do Rui Costa. I could literally do all of these cards. And have you seen, right, if you compare this new cover star icon Shevchenko to the cover star icon Rooney, Rooney's 2 mil, Shevchenko's 200k. They are literally, like, Shevchenko's better. I'm saying Shevchenko is slightly better, especially for the price difference. That guy got cooked, by the way. Shevchenko is better for the price, 100%. I mean, he only lacks the 5-star weak foot, and he's also, like, a bit taller than Rooney, so might feel a bit more clunky. But I do need a bit more of a target man up front, because at the minute I've got Jesus, who's very weak. I've got very weak Mo Salah, very weak Joe Cole. Mkhitaryan isn't the strongest. Muriel isn't the strongest. They're both also not, like, really tall. So you know what? I'm not going to talk about my FUT Champs rewards. I got absolutely cooked there, by the way. This is one of those good players that I played against. I think this was one of my losses, actually. But I think this was a really close game. And then also I was doing stuff like this. Like, what am I doing? Why didn't I double ball roll? Or why didn't I chip the keeper? I mean, I've been getting more confident on my chips over the last few days. Ever since this weekend league, I've been doing a lot more chips and a lot more through balls and stuff, because that's what seems to catch me out all the time, is people doing through balls, whereas I like to build through and stuff like that and use skill moves. Whereas a lot of people just spam through balls. I've been playing drafts, I've been practicing chips, practicing using different formations. I surprisingly enough enjoyed the 4-2-3-1. I don't know why. I've never liked that formation since FIFA 20. Since I had Team of the Year Messi, that was limbs. When I packed him back in the day. I've not, and that again, another fumble from me against the same bloke. And then we're drawing 2-2, and I've missed 2 1-on-1s against this guy. So if I were to score here, it'd be well deserved. Again, using through balls that on this game. If I win this game, it's because I'm using these through balls. That's all I'm going to say. Nice Alaska from Salah. We get the nice cutback, extra pass, and we score. I think this guy equalised, though, in like the 93rd minute. Yep. And then we went to extra time, and I think I won in extra time. I didn't actually lose this game, but this guy was very good, and I managed to beat him, so we take those. I'm very annoyed I never did the footies Tammy Abraham, but it is what it is. I don't think he'd go in over the current team anyway. I mean, we score again there on the half-time of extra time with Jesus to make it 5-3. By the way, I think after 10 games, we were 6-4. No, sorry, we weren't 6-4. We were 8-2. No, we weren't. We were 6-4. So we were 6-4 after the first, 10 games, right? And I was doing this whilst talking to someone. I find that when I play FIFA, I only ever can play or concentrate when I'm in dead silence and listening to music or listening to YouTube. And if I'm not feeling it whilst playing YouTube, I have to switch to music and vice versa, kind of thing. And I don't feel like I can ever play FIFA when I'm talking to someone or when I'm reacting to the actual gameplay. If I'm raging at FIFA, I can't play, kind of thing. I need to play in silence. That's when I play my best FIFA. Like back in the day, during TOTS, last year, I used to play Friday nights, prime time FIFA, 4 team of the season, and get 11 wins. I used to go 11-5 and stuff. The sweatiest gameplay of your life in that FIFA as well. Oh my god, I've cooked him. Oh my word. Oh, I haven't missed. That happened all the time, by the way. I always rinse people and then miss at the last minute. Well, I don't know what's going on here, by the way. Oh, I was trying out this new thing. This was a thing I used to do last FIFA. And it's like where you hold the ball with your keeper, you send your centre-back on a run, and then you just absolutely LBX full power it as they're breaking the line to keep them onside. And then they'll be in cleanly. You'll be able to either then get a cheeky little I can't believe I can't remember what the word is. Then you'll get a cheeky little sweaty, or you'll just score with the centre back. And that was something I did last FIFA quite a bit. It's not something I've done this FIFA, but it still works. It's something that still works. I remember that I used to get loads of goals. I used to use a 3-5-2 last FIFA before I played the 4-3-2-1. Those were the two formations I played. And I remember I used to spam it in that formation. It was with, I can't remember who. Was it with Koundé? I don't know. It might have been with Team Leo Koundé, but his Team Leo honourable moments, especially in the early weekend leagues. But I don't remember exactly. I'd have to go back and have a look, because I don't remember anyone from last FIFA other than End of an Era, Insigne and Chiellini. But yeah, I have been waffling about so much random stuff in this video. I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay and my random waffle in the background, because I've just talked about my FIFA experience. I've just talked about matchmaking, like, objectives that I need to do. I've been talking about just random stuff. Really random stuff. But oh well, we're into the Foot Champs rewards now. I think we go from 6 and 4 to 11 and 6. So we went, once I switched to music, we went 5 and 2. So that's not too shabby. And we had 4 games left. I was very, very, very convinced we would have got to 14 wins. So I just didn't want to play anymore. I was tired. And we get Rudiger. I would have taken Koundé if I never did his footies, but we get Rudiger. Now, I do want to try that Rudiger, but no 5-star skill moves. And we're in August, so there's no real point. But yeah, I think Rudiger could be a fun sub. You bring him on, you do German crosses with him, and you go for the best. Because that's something I've been doing as well. German crosses with a ball roll cross back post. Oh my word, that is overpowered. It's crazy. I've been using like a 5 at the back as well in Foot Draft, and that's been actually quite fun. Not fun. It's been really bad because you have to spam wing play, and I hate spamming wing play. I like playing the ball through the middle and keeping it. So yeah, whereas with that formation, you've got to like pass the ball around the back until your left wing or right wing back are completely open. It's not fun. Trust me, it's not fun. I don't like that formation at all, but people play it and people enjoy it, so yeah, it is what it is. I think the 3-4-2-1 might be a fun formation. I might have to give that a try at some point, but I don't know. I've got like 3 hours of squad battles to play to get Kvaratskhelia, Future Stars, XP objective done. Then we'll be at level 30 to take either Diogo Jota or the 84-30. I think I'm going to take Jota because I'm playing Weekend League. I'm going to get like 385 by 10s. I don't really need a Diogo Jota. We have done the Cody Gakpo as well. And we're going to get Canate. There's a lot of Liverpool players, and I'm not using any of them. But it's fine. It's fine. Like, they wouldn't even go into an SBC as fodder. Like, they're just going to sit on my bench. Once my whole club is gutted for doing Ronaldinho, they're going to be the only players on my bench, the Liverpool players. That is my little game plan. We'll just be subbing on Gakpo and Jota every game and Foot Birthday Darwin Núñez. So, yeah. Well, we don't mind it. We don't mind it, though. But yeah, I think Foot Champs was pretty successful. We had some pretty solid rewards, a Jupe Diaz and a Rudiger. I've been spamming SBCs during the week. I've even done like Xabi Alonso. I've done Roberto Carlos. I'm about to do Shevchenko and Rui Costa. But Rooney and Ronaldinho are a bit too expensive for me, especially when Shevchenko is similar to Rooney. And I'm waiting for the 85 by 10s to be repeatable and also very worthwhile before I decide to go, you know what? Let's spam this until we get Ronaldinho. Because trust me, once we get to level 40 and get Ronaldinho, that will be when we do our last weekend league, right? Because I want to have my final weekend league be with Vinny and Ronaldinho, and then after that, that'll probably be it for me. So, yeah, I mean, we've got probably this weekend league to get Canate and use these new players. We've got next weekend league for a special surprise, and then we've got probably one more weekend league a few weeks later for the last one after that, once we have Vinny and once we have Ronaldinho, to use them in Foot Champs for one last hurrah in FIFA, because this is the last FIFA technically. However, I've been told that next game is probably going to be the exact same as this game, and it feels the exact same. So, maybe we're just coming back to the same game. I don't hope that's the case. I hope there's a different meta, but because this meta's all, in my case anyway, it's all cutbacks. But I think cutbacks are, because you have to work a cutback, and if someone's good at defending, it's difficult to work cutbacks. So it's like, if you're playing good players, you struggle, and that's how it should be. I feel like this game's been okay in terms of not crazy stuff. I mean, there's like power shot, bicycle kick, green times from corners that you can do to score goals and stuff, and I conceded one in the weekend league. It was mental. I was fuming. and like that stuff, and like corner glitches and stuff. But I don't even think the corner glitches are that bad. If you have a specific tactic in a real life football game that always allows you to score corners against your opponents, then why not? Why not? It's annoying though. It's annoying in a game that's supposed to reward skill. But we move. But I think this game actually has been quite decent for having a real display of how good people are at the game be shown, because it's all about skill. If you are good at this game, you will show that on the pitch instead of you're really good at spamming bridges, or you're really good at spamming directional nutmegs on FIFA 21. Oh yeah, you're sick. That was it. Or if you're really good at extra passes and stuff, that was last FIFA. Or if you're really good at green timing finesse shots, that was FIFA 20. If you're really good at El Tornado crosses, that was FIFA 19. I don't feel like we have a specific meta this FIFA, which has been a breath of fresh air, and also means I didn't have to learn anything, so I was able to have more fun this year, and I'm hoping next FIFA's the same. But yeah, those were my Foot Champs awards. I will try not to waffle in the Foot Draft video, but you know me, I've always got stuff to waffle about. I hope some of it's made sense, and I hope that maybe you can have an input on some of it and share your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you all next time.